Welcome to ABC Learn, guys. In this demo, we are moving ahead with the analysis of PayPal REST API. And in our previous demo, first part, we saw analysis of create order API, right? In that, we analyze the whole JSON structure of create order API. This this is the that JSON structure that we analysis yesterday is in our previous demo, right? Let's let's change the layout of this so we can easily see whole structure in it. Uh, Okay, yeah, yeah. Here we are seeing the whole JSON structure that we is in our previous demo we are analyzing it. Okay, and in that we also saw that few fields in this JSON structure are optional, means few are mandatory, like this is required, means it's a mandatory, and these are not required, means these are optional. Like in purchase unit, the breakdown is optional, right? And these two things are required. And item variable is also it's a object, but it's a whole object is optional. We are not necessary to use in this JSON. Okay. And in my previous demo, I was forgot to mention this invoice ID also because it's also optional. PayPal at the time of creating the create order API call, it's creating by itself. Okay, not necessary to use in our JSON bar. So what we are going to do today is like try to eliminate the optional part of this JSON structure and get a required feeds only in that and try to test our APIs. Okay, what we are going to do in this side, we are simply copying this whole JSON structure and we are eliminating whole optional structure in our notepad. Okay, like here I copied that and pasted it, right? Yeah, this is the whole JSON structure. Yeah, right. And we are at the time of importing, we are getting imported this above details in our Postman, right? So we don't need here right now. So we are just simply removing it. Okay, just like that. Okay, and also yeah, also remove the code. Okay, now recording is started. Okay, and if we see again the description or field requirement here, right? This this is PayPal request ID. It's not showing here required, but still it's mandatory for every create order because it comes under header part. Okay, after that in request body schema we have first, let's come to paper. What we have first, we have intent, that is capture. Let's say in documentation, is it mandatory? Is it required? Yes, it is required. Okay, then we are keeping that intent as it is. Okay, let's after that come to payment source, right? Is it required? No. Is it optional? But there is one thing we should know about payment source is, right? Thing is we can see here. Yesterday I was also told that, and I'm also explaining today. It is customizing the payer experience during the approval process of payment. What is this? We will see when at the time of testing the API after removal of optional things, right? For now, we just trying to say it is even if it's optional, we need this in our uh, JSON structure. But for now, we are also eliminating it. Okay, just let's try to copy this whole JSON. Copy it, create a new tab, paste it here, and remove the payment source, eliminate it. Okay, means we are having two fields remaining, main two fields remaining, that is purchase unit and items. Let's come to the purchase unit. Okay, what is purchase unit saying? Okay, purchase unit, right? It is require unit, right? Means we need to keep that. But in purchase unit, we have only required field is amount, and in amount we need to keep only two fields, that is currency code and value, and breakdown is optional. Means in notepad we are keeping amount, currency code and value, and we are eliminating the breakdown whole part, just like that. Okay. Right. Right. Now after eliminating, what is remaining? Items. Okay, and if we see in documentation, items is also what, optional. So we are also eliminating the whole item fields, right? Yeah, completely eliminated. Okay, this way we can eliminate. We need to remove this comma also, so it should be in proper JSON structure. Okay, means after eliminating the optional fields, we are got this much of the fields only in our JSON. And there is one also one thing is that we are having this invoice set, as I earlier said. It is also optional because PayPal creating its by or is providing at the time of creating orders by self. Okay, then we are also eliminating it. After removing, what we have that we have only that much of part, right? So if we see, we have two JSON structures. First is this one that we are PayPal provided in our uh, PayPal documentation whole, and another one is this one that we are created after eliminating the optional fields, right? Okay, what we need to do, right? Just try to trace API both ways, so we will get to know that we are really getting the same response or not. Okay, that's why I'm trying to test now these two things. Okay, right? So we are going to our Postman, and this is our access token or auth API. This is create order API. This is get order API. This is capture order. Okay, let's come to first, that is for tokens. We are simply what we are doing. We are it's seems so complicated to read this, right? So what we are doing, we just remaining it like it's access token, right? Access token. Okay, simply here this and access token. What second is? Second is create order. Create order. Okay, like this way we can remain the APIs in our collections. Get order, capture order, capture order, like this way. Access token, create order, get order, capture order, right? First, what we are doing, we are accessing our token, right? For that, we are passing our credentials like client ID, client secret by selecting auth type as basic auth, right? After that, these things are coming at the time of importing the CURL, right? And we are just not passing any JSON body in this at the time of auth API, right? So simply we are calling this API, right? We are just after calling we are getting this response, and in this we are specifically need one thing, that is this is this access token. Just simply copy it and come to the create order. In that, in authorization, we need to pass that access token here, right? Remove this and paste it here, access token. Okay, we paste it. In header, what we need a unique to PayPal request ID, right? So we are editing this, right? Okay, remaining other parts are because this content type is JSON, because we are passing JSON body, and this is an authorization nothing but access token. Come to our body, right? Yeah, here is the JSON body which is PayPal providing us, right? It contain these are the which is whole JSON body that provided by PayPal. Okay, we first try this and let's see what response it is providing to us, so we can compare both PayPal JSON structure response and our JSON structure. Then okay, let's try to beautify it means it will maintain its JSON structure. After that, we are simply calling this, right? After we call this, we got this response from people, right? Okay, what we are doing, just simply copy this and came to the come to the notepad. Okay, let's create one new tab and paste that start response here. What if when we are passing JSON body in this way and calling the create order API, right? We are getting response in this format. Okay, what we are getting this? We got ID, we got ID, we got status, payment source also got, but there is nothing in that. And after that, we got links. In that, we got two links. That is one get method, like two links. There is one self refer and other is pair action. In this, we needing this URL for payment after, right? Okay, this is first way we are paste our JSON structure which provided by the people, right? Now, what we are doing, we are going to test our JSON structure that we are, right? This is our JSON structure. There is a one thing we should know that, note that it is where if we see the currency code is USD, right? Means it's a United States dollars. Means is 230 is nothing but a $230, right? So it's a very huge amount. If we do testing this way at the time of development, it will cost a very huge loss. So for better practice, we are keeping as minimum as possible amount. So we are keeping it at $1, right? Okay, that much. Let's copy this JSON structure and came to the our Postman. Okay, okay. This is our original create order API, right? Just simply create one copy or duplicate of that. Okay, so we can easily able to pass our JSON structure without modifying our original. Okay, let's select this, remove this and paste our JSON structure. Okay, please just beautify it, makes it maintain the whole structure. And for calling this API we need access token, right? Select barrier token and try to paste access token. So we need to we need access this access token. Let's copy this and paste it here. Okay, after that come to header part. We need to change here, right? We need unique request ID. So we have changed here and keeping all remaining part as same and came to the JSON body. We are providing this our modified JSON body, right? Okay. So simply what we are doing, we are just calling the API. Let's see, do we really get response from people or not? Yes, we got one response. Okay, we got this. Let's simply copy this, come to the notepad and create new tab and paste it here. Right? We got two response. This is from when we pass the JSON structure of PayPal provided. We got this much of response, and when we pass our JSON structure and call API, we got this response. If we okay, if we see it's okay, this okay. Let's do this way so we can able to simply understand. Okay, right? Yeah. This is the response when we got when we provided JSON structure which is provided by PayPal. And this is the response that we got when we provided our modified JSON structure. If we see this two response, we are get to know that we got ID here, it also got ID. If we see here, there is status and it's carrying its value also. If we see here, we got one status, but it's saying it is created, right? And after that, we have payment source, PayPal. We are not got that, and we got here links, two links mainly, and we got here more than two. Okay, but specifically, if we see, we need this URL to approve our create order. Okay, but if we see in this, we are not get that URL, right? Means something that is missing in our JSON structure. What is that? That is nothing but we are missing this payment source, right? So what we need to do, we just simply need to copy this payment source fields and need to paste in our modified version so we can get required response that we got here, right? Like for when we provide PayPal JSON, right? So get same response as that we need to pass our JSON body in this format, right? So let's copy it, okay, and come to the Postman in our create order copy. Just try to select this all, remove it, paste our modified this and beautified. It's maintain the whole JSON set, right? And after pasting that JSON body, what we need to do is in header part, we need to make it unique too. So modify the PayPal request ID as unique too by changing the making changes in the array and simply clear this response and try to call this API. What we got? We got one response from PayPal, right? Just simply copy this, come to our notepad. Let's let's paste it here. Okay. If we see when we are passing our JSON structure in this way, we have got this response. Okay, it was our previous, and now it's for latest one that we after passing this. Okay, let's compare our first response that we got when we provided PayPal documentation JSON, like right. We when provide this right whole fields, we got this response. Now when we provide our modified JSON, we got this. Okay, let's compare these two. Okay, what we got in this? We got ID in that. We got ID here. We got status here. That is payer action required. We got status here. That is payer action required. We got payment source and PayPal fee. We have payment source, PayPal fee. We got link. In that we got specifically two links. We got here also links, and in that we have got specifically we requiring one link, that is to approve the order, right? So here we got the pair action. Here we also got the pair action. Means after analyzing the whole JSON structure, we are come to the final point that we need only that much of JSON structure to create order API, right? Right? Okay. If we move ahead with our mm, next testing with APIs like get order and capture order, what we simply need, we just need to copy this ID, okay, and go to the get order. We need to pass that ID here, that is order ID, and we also need to pass access token here. So we can get access token from here. Just simply copy this, come to the get order API and select it, remove it, and paste the access token. Okay. After that, we can call this API. Okay. What it is saying, it's showing our its order ID, intent is capture, and status is action required. Means our order is not yet approved, so we need to approve that order, right? For that we need to copy the this URL from create order API response, and just simply need to create new incognito window and paste it here and enter. So what we are getting this PayPal login page, right? What we simply need to do here, we need to pass user ID and password. Where we get that? We get it from sandbox account. Okay, just simply go to the sandbox account. After logging to our developer account, this is our developer account. We using this to fields, that is client ID and client password for access account. And to logging the user account, we are using sandbox account. In that, we are using specifically personal account for our testing, right? Simply copy this mail, that is user mail, and come to the incognito tab and paste it here email and simply click on next. After that, pass the password. We are also getting password from this sandbox account. Just simply copy it, pass the password here, and simply login. After logging to this account, we got to know that our order is created here, which is of $1, right? We can see here in our JSON body, we are passing order of $1, right? Like that. What we need to do is just simply complete this purchase, right? Yeah, this is after completing purchase means approving order. We can set we got here return URL, right? Right. Where we got this? You can see here in our payment source we are using this fields, right? That's why we are getting response in this format. Like here is return URL. If we cancel the purchase, we get cancel URL, right? Now we are going to get order, and we are again calling this API. So we can get to know that our status will get changed from payer action required to approved. Let's send this API. So now we can see that our status is got approved, right? Okay, this way. Let's see. Oh, yes, recording is happening. Let's come to the capture API testing. What we need? We need order ID. Let's copy order ID here. Come to the capture API. Copy paste that order ID here. Right. We also need, that is access token. For access token, come to the access token. Simply copy this, paste access token after removing that and paste it. Okay. And header part, we need the PayPal request ID, unique ID, right? Okay, making changes in PayPal request ID, and we are not providing any JSON body in capture, right? So after that, we simply calling this API. After call the API, we got this response from PayPal. Means our whole create order or payment process is completed. What we got? We got completed status. If we again call the get order API, then we get to know that our status of order will change to approve to completed, right? Just simply call this, we can get to know the, yeah, status is complete. This way we are analyzing the whole our REST API PayPal, right? If we come to the documentation field, right here, we no need to pass the whole JSON structure that is provided by PayPal, right? If we see in this documentation page, here we are have PayPal providing some samples also. Sample 1, sample 2, sample 3, like up to the 6. If we see that modification we have done in our PayPal business structure, that also be provided here, like here, minimal request and response. Yeah, yeah, that much of business structure also PayPal is provided. Means how depth how depth PayPal is providing uh, us JSON structure. So we can get a required response by passing this different uh, JSON structure also. And these are some for other responses also, like uh, for 400 bad requested means. Also, if we not able to get the required response, if we get any error, the error will be of what type, also be providing for that also. So simply this way we can analyze the PayPal REST APIs, try to practice this, and if we practice, we will get to know that how it's actually it works. And in previous demo, I also show that this JPJ, in that I, I have simply created this JPJ because we can refer this if we are not that much able to read the whole PayPal documentation. If we are testing our APIs and we are testing, then we can refer this analysis of create order JSON structure. And these are the mm, feeds that we are using in our create order JSON structure, right? PayPal feeds and field types, description about the feeds, and decision, final value and source. These are based on development part. So right now, if we read this only, we can get to know that after mm, eliminating the optional part in JSON structure, what we are actually using which value at the time of development for to test the APIs. Okay, right? This way we can see the analysis of that API. So if we have any doubts, so you can comment into the below the video in comment box. And if we see, these are all fields which are using in our JSON search. If we read only that this much of analysis of JSON structure, right, we will we will get everything that was required for our testing of REST APIs. Okay. So no, if we refer that much of analysis part of JSON structure, you will no need to go through all PayPal request REST APIs documentation. Okay. If we come here, there is some fields, optional fields are also given there, and some are mandatory required fields. Uh, which fields we are really need in our business structure, that much only is I have mentioned in this. Okay, right? Just trying to spend your time so you can easily test the REST APIs. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching this video and practice this REST APIs, so you can able to get the how REST APIs actually are working. Okay, thank you for watching this video.